The governor has his hands on his hips, which is a sign of dominance. He's trying to come across as the person in charge and in control of the situation.
Let him go. Right now.
Now, Rick's voice is lighter and less aggressive than normal. This is deliberate because he's basically trying to come across as non-confrontational. He doesn't want to escalate the situation further.
I'll stay down here. Talk as long as you want. But you let him go. You got a tank. You don't need hostages.
I do. This is just to show you I'm serious.
Rick is maintaining strong eye contact with the governor, showing that he doesn't fear him. Now, if you look at the Negan scene, for example, Rick avoided eye contact constantly. However, with the governor, he doesn't show nearly as much fear.
Not to blast a hole in our new home. You and your people, you have till sundown to get out of here, or they die.
Doesn't have to go down this way.
Rick displays a micro-expression where he shakes his head quickly. Now, I know this is really obvious and clearly shows that he's annoyed at the governor's requests. However, micro-expressions are vital in reading people's body language in everyday life. They reveal our true thoughts and feelings and are very, very difficult to hide.
I got more people, more firepower. We need this prison. There it is.
Rick again shoots another micro-expression with his mouth. He tenses his lip, which is a sign of anger and stress. This is again what's called a pacifying behavior, which is the way of our body releasing stress using what's called the limbic system, which is basically the part of the brain that regulates and controls emotions and our response to emotion.
It's not about the past. It's about right now.
There are children here. Some of them are sick. They won't survive.
I have a tank, and I'm letting you walk away from here. What else is there to talk about?
Herschel diverts his eye contact to the ground, which is a sign of submission. We do this again to appear non-confrontational. We don't wish to challenge the authority.
You good?
A little thing to note here, when we experience a stressor, like a predator or in this case the governor, our bodies try and take in as much information as possible and avoids diverting eye contact from the stressor. This is because we really need to remain totally alert, and you can see this in the people here. They're all correctly displaying the body language you'd expect. They're all staring at the threat.
I could shoot you all. You all shoot back, I know that. But we'll win and you'll be dead. All of you. Doesn't have to be like that. Like I said, it's your choice. Noise will only draw more of them over. The longer you wait, harder it'll be for you to get out of here. You got maybe about an hour of sunlight left. I suggest you start packing. The longer you wait,
Rick then exhales and looks at the floor. This is another pacifying behavior. His limbic system is using these cues as a way to release stress.
Hard it's gonna be for you to get out of here.
We can all. We can all live together.
Rick does a double glance to the governor with his eyes, which shows that he's debating whether or not to speak. He looks at the governor briefly, but his brain is trying to make him look away as he's trying to stop him from being confrontational and risky. It then takes Rick some confidence to ignore or override what his subconscious is telling him. He then pauses after saying we can all live together, and he also does what's called a distancing behavior by looking away from the governor. Basically, it's a way for our brains to make us avoid stressors, which again shows that Rick's subconscious is trying to get him out of the situation, but he persists.
There's enough room for all of us.
More than enough. I don't think my family would sleep well knowing that you were under the same roof.
We live in different cell blocks. We never have to see each other till we're all ready.
It could work. You know it could.
It coulda. But it can't. Not after Woodbury. Not after Andrea.
Look, I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. Fact is, it's gonna be a hell of a lot harder than standing here shooting at each other. But I don't think we have a choice.
The governor then swallows and diverts his eye contact from Rick, showing that he's feeling threatened and nervous. He never intended on joining Rick. He shows clear signs of stress and fears his group will agree with Rick and dispute his authority.
We don't. You do.
We're not leaving. You try and force us, we'll fight back.
He then grinds his teeth, another pacifying behavior. He knows what Rick's doing. Rick knew they might decide to abandon the governor if he threatened to fight, but would allow them in if they wanted. It's really clever from him, and it shows that Rick used to be a cop. He knows how to de-escalate a situation. However, the governor's having none of it.
Like you said, the gunshots will just bring more of them out. They'll take down the fences. Without the fences, this place is worthless.
You can hear Rick's voice give in when he says about the fences. When he thinks about the place he has built, he gets so incredibly emotional, as he may lose it. It shows that he really cares about what he's built here.
Now, we can all live in the prison, or none of us can.
Fix the damn fences.
You, in the ponytail, is this what you want? Is this what any of you want?
What we want is what you got. Period. Time for you to leave, asshole.
Look, I fought him before. And after we took in his old friends, they've become leaders in what we have here. Now you put down your weapons, walk through those gates. You're one of us.
The guy in the tank is showing strong signs of distress. He shakes his right hand, which is a pacifying behavior, and moves his left, and then looks to the rest of the group. He doesn't want the group to give in to Rick, however he doesn't appear to want to stop them either. He looks to the rest of the group to see what to do, whereas the governor doesn't budge. He is taking the prison and is willing for his group to die to get it.
We let go of all of it. And nobody dies.
Overall, the scene is a very accurate depiction of what you'd expect in terms of the body language shown. Rick and the governor display very detailed levels of body language, showing just how good the actors are. Now, what I can take from this is that the governor was never going to listen to Rick. He was always going to try and take the prison by force if Rick went against his wishes. So thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and if you liked it, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. And also, if you want to support the channel further, please check out my Patreon account. Thanks for watching.